And welcome everybody to United Wireless Arena in Dodge City, Kansas. The atmosphere is full on this final Saturday in April. The Tropics are meeting up with a storm from the Champions Indoor Football League. It's the Southwest Kansas Storm at home against the Topeka Tropics. Hello everybody. I'm Leon Leva with you on the broadcast again tonight. In this matchup of in-state rivals, the Southwest Kansas Storm looking to win their second game in a row and stay unbeaten on their home turf here at United Wireless Arena. A week ago tonight, the Storm turned in its best performance of the year, a 63-12 blowout of the Rapid City Marshals. Storm scoring 33 unanswered points in the second half of that game. Topeka Tropics in their first season in the CIF, still looking for their first victory. The Tropics 0-5, coming off a tough loss last week, losing on a last-second touchdown at home against the Wyoming Mustangs. 38-37 was the final score in that game. Now, this is the second time this season these two teams have met. Storm defeated the Tropics 59-24 in Topeka. That came back on April 9th. In last week's win over Rapid City, it was a big game for Storm quarterback Giovanni Sanders. He accounted for 4 touchdowns, running for 2 and throwing for 2 more. He'll be the starting quarterback again tonight for the Storm. Their head coach, Mark Timberlake, in his first year as the head coach. Of course, the Southwest Kansas Storm, formerly known as the Dodge City Law a year ago. New owners, new colors, new name. And right now, a perfect 3-0 record on their new home here at United Wireless Arena in Dodge City. The head coach of the Topeka Tropics, Tyus Jackson. He's a former linebacker at the University of Memphis, longtime player and coach in arena football. As the captains are in midfield for the opening coin toss. And quite honestly, I cannot hear anything from the field, so we'll have to see what we have here and see who wins this. Usually if the Storm, it's been customary this season, if they win the toss, they elect to defer and get the kickoff in the second half, just like Topeka may. And again, I cannot hear, so we will. Looks like Topeka won the toss. And they have elected to defer, so the Southwest Kansas Storm will accept the opening kickoff. Topeka will be kicking off against the Storm in their brand new teal uniforms trimmed in purple. And the Topeka Tropics. If you ever saw the movie Semi-Pro with Will Ferrell, the movie about the comedy movie about the basketball team, the old ABA basketball team, the Flint Tropics, pretty much copied everything from that movie. Their logo, their nickname, the Topeka Tropics, same colors. So they're wearing the all white trimmed in tropical orange and blue. Light blue we're about underway for the opening kickoff in Dodge City. The second straight week the Storm have been at home. They've had some pretty good crowds. A lot of these fans hang out in the parking lot before the game and do tailgating. That is, we get ready to kick off. And again, the Tropics will be kicking off from their own goal line, as is the rule in arena football, indoor football. Anywhere along that goal line they can kick off. Field is 50 yards long. Ball goes out of the end zone on the fly, or out of bounds. The receiving team gets it at midfield at the 25-yard line. So obviously the kickoff's very important. Seen a lot of teams squib kicking and line drive kicks this season. Last week the Storm had great special teams. Their kicker, Dylan Burkhardt, he was a perfect 7 of 7 in extra points. Also had an onside kick and a 35-yard field goal. Now, Topeka does not have a kicker listed on its roster, but Lynn Williams, who is a defensive back, number 17, will be doing the kicking for the Topeka Tropics. As we're about ready to go, Zuri Davis, he's number 1. He's one of the return men back there, but it's going to be taken and then bobbled. And that is going to be Treyvion Samuel. He's a brand new member of this team, a wide receiver, 5'8", 185-pound from Louisville. And Mark Timberlake mentioned Tyreek Hill's name when he talked about what kind of player this young man is. He's very fast, again, 5'8", 185 pounds, and his first time he touches the ball, he nearly turns it over, but he does come up with it. And the Storm will have the football to start this game on their own 13-yard line. First down and 10, and Giovanni Sanders, Number 8, the quarterback, again, ran for a couple of TDs last week. Threw for 2 more. Counted for 4 touchdowns in that 63-12 victory over Rapid City. And he's going to hand off to his running back, George Moriena, number 12 on that right side. And as we saw last week, we expected again, but the Storm kind of become a run-first offensive unit, including the quarterback, Giovanni Sanders, who can run the ball as he hands off to George Moriena. We talked a lot about him. George has a lot of versatile ability. He's elusive, but he also can run with a little bit of power. Pick up a 4 on the play, so it's 2nd down and 6, ball at the 17-yard line. And this time, Sanders going to keep it himself on that right side. A little zone read action there, tucked it in, and then brought it out and kept it. That'll bring up 3rd down, a pick up of maybe a yard or 2 on the play, just underway. First quarter action in Dodge City. The Southwest Kansas Storm attracting a lot of loyal fans on social media. See a lot of fans really enjoying these games, and afterwards the players meet with them, sign autographs, and really become a big part of the community in Dodge City and throughout Southwest Kansas, the whole region that this team represents, this ownership group from all parts of Southwest Kansas. Zuri Davis now is going to take the little jet sweep that far side out of his wide receiver position. And that's going to be short of a 1st down, so it's going to be 4th down and 3. In the Storm keeping the ball on the ground in their first 3 plays of this first possession. Last week against Rapid City, the offense was great, but it was the defense that really set the stage for this offense, coming up some big turnovers and getting the ball over on downs 4 times in that game against the Marshals. She's got this offense in terrific field position. But here they are, ball on the 20-yard line, 4th down and 3 on their own 20. Giovanni Sanders will go to the air for the first time in this game. And yes, he will. And he throws over the middle. He's got his man for the 1st down, and that's Torrance Young Carr who makes the catch. 1st down, Southwest Kansas, with the ball just across midfield here at United Wireless Arena. First down and 10, the ball at midfield at the 25-yard line. Just under 12 minutes to play in the first quarter. In the Topeka Tropics, 0-5, a brand new team in this CIF. Joining Billings, Montana. Rapid City is the new expansion team. He's going to have another new one next year. And here's a throw into the end zone. He had his man, but he overthrew him. And that's the new guy, Treyvion Samuel wide open, but Sanders floated that one too far out in front of him. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. It's also been announced next year, CIF going down to Texas, where Mesquite's going to have a franchise in 2023, and we had a penalty on the play. That's going to go against Topeka, so it'll be 1st down again, 1st and 5. As you see, Brandon Vincent there, the offensive coordinator for Southwest Kansas, getting the play into his quarterback. If you're not familiar with arena football, the offensive coach can be on the field. Talks to the quarterback between plays. There's a quick out to the far side, and that's Torrance Young Carr. And he bounces his way down across the 15-yard line, and that looks like it's going to be good for a 1st down, depending on the mark. I think he got it. And just a quick out. Got a good block out there by Zuri Davis. Good downfield blocking. And that will be a 1st down at the 15-yard line for the Southwest Kansas Storm. Giovanni Sanders out of Sacramento City College. Actually, at Santa Barbara City College. He's been pretty good since taking over as the full-time starter. He's got his man wide open. That's a touchdown, Zuri Davis, and that looked too easy. Southwest Kansas Storm on the board early, 6-0 on their first possession against Topeka, as Zuri Davis hands the ball to one of the fans for a souvenir. Zuri Davis, so athletic, can do so many things, but didn't have to do a lot there. Just wait for the ball. He was wide open, and no doubt about that, a breakdown in coverage from the Topeka defense. So Sanders to Zuri Davis for the 15-yard touchdown pass. And Dylan Burkhart. No, they're going to go for 2. No, Burkhart's in there. Pardon me. Burkhart will be kicking, trying the extra point. Again, perfect last week. 7 of 7. There was one of the extra points last week that had a bad snap, but it was picked up and then thrown into the end zone for a 2-point conversion. As far as the kicks, Burkhart did not miss, and now we're going to have a penalty, delay of game against Southwest Kansas. So that'll move it back a few yards, but that makes it about a 23-yard attempt now on the extra point. Dylan Burkhart, again, a local product from Dodge City Dodge City High School, and then also played at Dodge City Community College, and he hits the extra point, and it's 7-0 Storm on top of the Tropics of Topeka. 9:40 left to go in the first quarter. We're back with more after this.
Who would smuggle a beer across state lines? Someone with a taste for Coors Banquet. It's been stolen, smuggled, and sought after since 1873. Still only brewed in Golden, Colorado.
DC3 has it all. From in-person classes to virtual, we've got you covered. Faster certification, fatter paychecks. Trade up to a better life.
And back at United Wireless Arena in Dodge City, where the Southwest Kansas Storm with an early 7-0 lead, leading here with 9:40 to go, scoring on their first possession, capped off by a 15-yard touchdown pass from Giovanni Sanders to Zuri Davis. Here's the kickoff, and the Tropics of Topeka bringing it out. And that's where they'll set up their first possession on the return. Devon Blair Jr., the quarterback for the Topeka Tropics. He is a familiar name, or should be a familiar name, to Dodge City football fans, because he was the Dodge City Law quarterback a year ago. John Ramsey. Ramsey, the rookie of the year in the CIF a couple years ago when the franchise, the Dodge City Law franchise, was in Oklahoma. First moved to Dodge City last year, and then again, same franchise, just changed everything this year to the new look, new name, new ownership group. And there's a good look at John Ramsey. Good quarterback for this Topeka team. Ramsey out of East Carolina. East Carolina Pirates going to take this shotgun snap, pump fake, and then he's going to throw here on the near sideline, and it's incomplete. And it'll be 2nd down and 10. As Ryan Martinez, the intended receiver for Topeka. So 2nd down and 10. Again, the Tropics on their own 18-yard line. In the Tropics, with a very tropical look. Palm tree on the helmet. The blue and orange colors, again, patterning themselves after the Flint Tropics from the movie Semi-Pro of Will Ferrell and Woody Harrelson. And here's the pass over the middle, another incomplete, in and out of the hands. It looked like with the intended receiver. Pretty good coverage. And again, that's Martinez, number 9. Checked as Devon Blair Jr., number 9. He was the return man as well. On the coverage there for Southwest Kansas, Keontae Griffin, who had a interception a week ago to set up a touchdown for the Storm early in that game against Rapid City. In the Storm, 3-2 in the CIF. Check on the standings here for you in a second. A lot of games being played across the league on this Saturday night. We may have offsides against the Storm. Here's a free play, and Ramsey throws one into the end zone, incomplete, but I think that's going to be indeed offsides against the Southwest Kansas Storm, as we saw the flags flying before the snap of the football. And again, the intended receiver there that time, I guess you could call him that, even though they kind of just threw that one up for grabs. Well, it was Devon Blair Jr., number 9. So it's going to make a 3rd down and 5, a 5-yard penalty. The ball moves up to the 23-yard line. And once again, John Ramsey out of that shotgun, sending the receivers in motion forward. And he moves up in the pocket and throws and at his man. And it's going to be a 1st down for the Tropics over the middle, as the receiver that time was A.J. Ryan. Ryan from Hibbing Community College. He's just a rookie. He was just open over the middle on the coverage there. Draco Statham behind him. And that'll bring up 1st down and 10. And the ball now in Storm territory as they move it down to the 16-yard line. 7-0. Southwest Kansas on top. Early going of this football game. 7 minutes left to go in the 1st quarter. And the Storm have won 3 of their last 4 games. Here's a little pitch out to the near sideline, and the Jeff Mack, the running back from Long Island University, picks up a yard or 2 on the play to bring up 2nd down. Just a little quick pitch out. Actually pick up a 4 on the play, so it's 2nd down and 6. Ball down to the 12-yard line. In-state matchup tonight. The 3 Kansas teams now in the CIF, of course. Salina Liberty, Topeka Tropics, and the Southwest Kansas Storm. Another pass on the far sideline, and it is broken up right at the point of attack there. Trayvion Bryant with the defense for the Storm. There it is again, as the receiver once again was Ryan Martinez. And Trayvion Bryant, he provided some great entertainment for us last week. Came up with a big interception, and as luck would have it, he just happened to have a Sharpie in his jersey. Autographed it right there on the field and took the ball into the stands and gave it to a young man. But autographed the ball, had the Sharpie all ready to go, wrapped up in his jersey. 3rd down and 6, and here's another handoff and another flag on the play, and a terrific tackle there made by Caleb Wright, number 23 for the Storm. And let's see who this penalty goes against. It's going to be a false start. False start against Topeka, so that's going to move it back 5 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 11. The ball goes back to the 17-yard line. I think that play was actually blown dead before it actually happened, but it's still a good tackle there by Wright. His defense has been terrific. At least it was last week against Rapid City, holding the Marshals scoreless in that 2nd half. Again, it was 30-12 at halftime last week, and then the Storm exploded for 33 unanswered points. They're down 11-7 for the ball at the 17-yard line, and John Ramsey off his back foot throws. He's got his man in the back of the end zone. No, they say it's incomplete. Incomplete. And the receiver went up and over that wall and went down hard. I did not see the number. Let's see if he gets up there and we can find out who that is for Topeka. As once again they ruled it incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down and 11. And everybody checking on him over there. There he comes bouncing up, and again that's Devon Blair Jr. And let's look at this again. Ramsey, man in his face, throwing it up. Blair goes up, makes the catch. Oh, there's the ball bouncing up. I did not see that in real time. The ball bouncing up and then picked off there by Zuri Davis is hanging out, and that was incomplete, no doubt about it. So 4th down and 11 for Topeka. And they will be undoubtedly going for it here unless as Blair comes off the field. Looks like he's going to be okay. Just unhappy he didn't catch it. He had it in his hands. He could not hold on all the way over the wall. That would have been a touchdown for Topeka. Big play here for the Storm defense. Can they hold them on this first possession? Did a great job of doing this last week, holding the Rapid City out on downs. John Ramsey, the quarterback, man in motion. Ramsey's got time, throws in the end zone, and nobody there. Incomplete, and that's going to be Storm football as the defense holds. John Ramsey down on the knee. And how about that? The defense of Southwest Kansas doing it again. Another opportunity to get the ball back as they get it back on downs, and they did that again 4 times last week. And so it will be Storm football on their own 17-yard line to start this second possession of this football game. And big Casey Pierce is the new center for this team tonight. Just joined. He's 6'5", 330 pounds. Snapping the ball to Giovanni Sanders. Sanders, he pitches it out to George Moriena. Moriena fights his way for a yard or 2 on that far sideline and bring up second down. Getting helped up by Dominic Logan. Logan, by the way, scored a touchdown last week. Under 4 minutes to play in the first quarter, 7-0. Storm on top. Pick up just a yard on the play, so second down and 9. There's a good look at Giovanni Sanders with George Moriena right next to him, the running back, number 12. Working out of that shotgun as they do most of the time. Going deep down the field and in a crowd and knocked away and out of bounds into the stands. Zuri Davis, the intended receiver. Good defense over there from Topeka. Good coverage, should say. Johnny Littlejohn leading the way for Topeka. Defensive back. Here it is again. Giovanni Sanders going for 6 right here, and has a dangerous pass as 2 white jerseys right in front of the Zuri Davis, the intended receiver. Davis wasn't sure where that ball was when it got tipped, and it got knocked away into the seats there in the front row. Somebody gets a football. And also it's 3rd down and 9. 3rd down and 9, the ball at the 18-yard line. Storm on their own 18, and Giovanni Sanders saw something he did not like, calls a timeout. He's going to come over and talk to his offensive coordinator, Brandon Vincent. 2:44 left to go in this first quarter from United Wireless Arena in Dodge City. More football coming your way right after this.
ITC operates, builds, and maintains the electric transmission infrastructure. We are working hard to improve electric reliability and increase electric transmission capacity throughout our operations across the Midwest. ITC, we're your energy superhighway.
I made dinner.
We got McDonald's. Dad didn't cook.
Thanks, honey. Be right down.
Yes. Yum.
There's a deal for every family. Now get 2 McDouble or hot and spicy McChicken sandwiches for just $3. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The only thing better than the free large fries you get when you download the app are the points you'll start earning on any order with My McDonald's Rewards. Download the McDonald's app today to get free large fries.
For 150 years, Dodge City has provided 150 years of adventure. 150 years of excitement. 150 years of culture.
There's a deal.
Make some history. Celebrate with us. 150 years of Dodge City. The West is just the beginning.
All right, man, what do you want to watch? Football or football?
Let's go with football.
Football it is.
Feel kind of dirty watching another team.
He'll get over it.
Turn it up.
Tony Bolonovich here with another reason not to eat the Jimmy's Johns.
These tryhards fresh bake their bread all day.
Sandwich bread don't come fresh. It comes from a truck, from out of state.
baked once a week and exactly none your business. So Jimmy's John's. Enough with the fresh baked nonsense.
Stevie, in front of my bread-like product.
Tony.
You're dead to me!
Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches.
Protect Spraying Service is well known throughout southwest Kansas and the Oklahoma Panhandle for professional lawn care services. We offer customized lawn care programs tailored to either cool season or warm season grass, including fertilizer and weed and insect control. We treat all types of grass for nearly all types of conditions. We can diagnose and treat most disease early to protect your landscape. For residential and commercial lawn service in southwest Kansas and the Oklahoma Panhandle, visit Protect Spraying Service online at protectspraying.com.
After the timeout, it will be 3rd down and 9 for Southwest Kansas. The Storm with the ball on their own 18-yard line, leading 7-0. This is their second possession of this game, as scored on the opening drive to make it 7-0 after a Giovanni Sanders 15-yard touchdown pass to Zuri Davis. And then they got the ball back on downs. Another great defensive effort from the Storm, and now trying to take advantage of that. 3rd down and 9. Again, the ball on their own 18-yard line. The Storm 3-2 in the conference. Omaha Beef also 3-2. They have the edge, though, in head-to-head. Meanwhile, Sioux City Bandits lead the league at 4-0. Here's Giovanni Sanders. This is where he's really dangerous. Running the football, getting out of trouble, and it's a first down for the Storm as he slides down near the 16-yard line of Topeka. Big play from Giovanni Sanders. Gets away from the rush, directing blockers downfield, and then the nice little slide, and it's a first down. A little bit of a late hit there from Derek Dyer, defensive back from Topeka. Played college football at Seton Hall. First down and 10, the ball on the Topeka 18-yard line. Here's the handoff to George Moriena, and Moriena fighting his way up to the 15. Nice run again by Sanders, as that was sets up the first down. 14-yard run. 2nd down and 7. Second down and 7 now for the Storm, with 1.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Sanders, a little fake. Now he kind of a crisscrossing fake handoff there, and it's Moriena again with the carry, and that'll pick up 3rd down, and picked up about 3 on the play. 3rd down and 6 for the Storm. Under a minute now to play in the first quarter. 3rd down and 6 at the 14-yard line of Topeka. Giovanni Sanders. Again, really a run-first quarterback. Now he's going to throw. He had a man, Zuri Davis, wide open over there about the 5-yard line, and I don't know if he just led him too much or just overthrew him. But either way, the ball went way over everybody and into the stands, and incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 6, and I think Dylan Burkhart's going to come out and try the field goal, and yes, indeed he is. That's number 15 for Southwest Kansas, and he had a 35-yard field goal a week ago, and he'll be kicking this from his own 21-yard line, so this will be about a 29-yard attempt from Dylan Burkhart. And the kick is up, and it is good. 21-yard field goal from Dylan Burkhart, and once again, the Storm on the board. 2 possessions, 2 scores. Southwest Kansas leading Topeka 10-0. We're back after this. Again, the Storm on the board. 2 possessions, 2 scores. Southwest Kansas leading Topeka 10-0. We're back after this.
A home is more than just a house. office is more than just a place to work. ServiceMaster is here to offer home and business services when you need them most. Coast to coast, we do it all for you. ServiceMaster, the complete customer experience. When disaster strikes, count on our nationwide network of restoration specialists. Visit us online or call 1-800-RESPOND.
Load up your posse and head for Boot Heel Museum this summer. Celebrate the history of Dodge City by exploring the brand new world-class interactive museum exhibits. Feel the rumble of a buffalo stampede. Have a conversation with the spirits of Dodge. Learn and relive the legend of Dodge City. Join us every night for gunfights, country-style dinner, and variety show.
The city's making history again.
Who would smuggle a beer across state lines? Someone with a taste for Coors Banquet. It's been stolen, smuggled, and sought after since 1873. Still only brewed in Golden, Colorado.
DC3 has it all. From in-person classes to virtual, we've got you covered. Faster certification, fatter paychecks. Trade up to a better life.
Well, we're nearing the end of the first quarter. Just 2 seconds left in the first, so we have time for the kickoff. And then as the Storm just got back on the board, leading now 10-0 after Dylan Burkhart's 21-yard field goal, and he'll kick off the squib up the middle, and he'll be taken about the 17-yard line and return back across midfield, and that's where the Topeka Tropics will set up to begin the first possession of the second quarter when we return. 10-0, Storm on top.
ITC operates, builds, and maintains the electric transmission infrastructure. We are working hard to improve electric reliability and increase electric transmission capacity throughout our operations across the Midwest. ITC, we're your energy superhighway.
I made dinner.
We got McDonald's. Dad didn't cook.
Thanks, honey. Be right back.
Yes. Yum.
There's a deal for every family. Now get 2 McDouble or hot and spicy McChicken sandwiches for just $3. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The only thing better than the free large fries you get when you download the app are the points you'll start earning on any order with My McDonald's Rewards. Download the McDonald's app today to get free large fries.
And it's the start of the second quarter here at United Wireless Arena in Dodge City. Southwest Kansas Storm on top of Topeka. The Tropics 10-0 as we're just underway with the second quarter. So Topeka will have the first possession after receiving the kickoff after Southwest Kansas scored a field goal to make it 10-0. Dylan Burkhardt, a 21-yard attempt. It was good. The 10 points in the first quarter for Southwest Kansas is the Tropics with just their second possession of this football game. Comes here to start the second quarter. They'll have the ball. And the Storm 24-yard line just across midfield in this 50-yard field. John Ramsey, again, the quarterback. Former Dodge City Law quarterback. And the East Carolina. As they're getting everybody back in order here to start this second quarter. Get the clock running. Here we go. Ramsey out of that shotgun, sending 2 receivers to the far sideline. He's going to pitch it out to his running back. That may have been a forward pass, actually, but regardless, good gain over there on the far sideline is Jeff Mack. Actually, that is a pitch out, handoff. And Mack knocked up against the board over there across the near the 20-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd down and 6 for the Tropics from the capital city of Topeka. Tropics still looking for their first victory of the season, of their existence. And Ramsey in trouble. He's going to go down. Picked up about 5 yards on the play, or actually a yard on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5. Ball at the 19-yard line. As big number 99, Sidney Jones. By the way, I heard a great story about Sidney. Sidney's still finishing his college studies. South Connecticut State University. He's been studying and playing football this spring, and he will graduate in June from South Connecticut State University. So congratulations to Sidney Jones as Ramsey finds a receiver right there at the 15-yard line, and that should be good for a 1st down unless we have a turnover. The ball on the turf. Storms say they have it, as you see Antoine Hadley, number 7, pointing for that end of the field, but looks like he's ruled down. There's the receiver, and I think he was down. I think that ball came out when he hit the turf. That was Ryan Martinez, who says, yeah, I was down. Yeah, but it is short of a 1st down, so it's going to be 4th down and 1. The ball on the 15, so second possession of the game for Topeka. They had to turn it over on downs, their first possession. Storm with an opportunity here to get that job done again on defense. John Ramsey, yep, there's a good look at him. You can tell he did not like something just looking in his eyes there. He calls the timeout. Timeout Topeka. We're just underway at the 2nd quarter. He comes over to talk to his offensive coordinator. As that's Anthony Parks. Parks is a native of Olathe, former wide receiver at Oklahoma State. And again, the head coach of Topeka is Tyus Jackson. As we're going to talk this over, big play really for Topeka early in this game. They've already turned it over on downs once on their first possession. They don't want to do that again and give the ball back to this Storm offense, which all of a sudden has become a very efficient machine with Giovanni Sanders running the show at quarterback. Dangerous guy back there. He can throw the ball. He's not a great passer, Sanders, but he's dangerous enough, and if you don't keep an eye on him, then he's going to break away and run, which is really his strong point. Sanders also a wide receiver for this team early when Jared Hurd was the starting quarterback. Has since left the team, a sign of another league. As here we go, 4th down and 1 for Topeka. John Ramsey sending his receivers in motion, takes the low snap. Throws, got a man at the 6-yard line, crosses the 5, down to the 1. 1st down and goal to go for Topeka. Devon Blair Jr. flexes his muscles as he makes the catch, spins and fights his way down to the 1-yard line for the 1st down, Topeka. As you see there on the defense for the Storm, that was Antoine Hadley, I believe, in on the tackle. 1st down and goal to go from the 1-yard line for Topeka. Looking to get on the board for the first time in this game. I formation, and there's a fumble on the play. Fumble. That does not. That play looked all mixed up from the very beginning, but it was recovered, Topeka, for them, fortunately, by a big offensive lineman. And that is going to be Tropics will retain. I don't think the running back ever got the ball as we see it bouncing around. Jeff Mack was the running back. He tried to come down with it. Ramsey got in there to try to recover, and it was recovered by the offensive lineman. So that was a loss of 4 yards on the play, and it moves it back to the 5-yard line. 2nd down and goal to go from there. And that I formation they had, kind of a big package look, and now another timeout. All of a sudden, this Topeka team looks very confused on offense when they got the ball down here on the 1-yard line, now on the 5-yard line. Came out with a completely different look in that I formation. Looked like the running back really wasn't ready to take the handoff, fumbled it. They were able to come up with it. Now a quick 30-second timeout. So it's, well, actually, that was a penalty on the play. That was a false start. So 2nd down and 10, no timeout. They had a penalty after all that confusion. And the handoff to Mack. Mack's in trouble. Mack's going to be brought down for another loss at the 15-yard line. My gosh. It was 1st and goal from the 1. It will be 3rd and goal now from the 15. Here's this drive is going nowhere. And this series right now, again, started at the 1, then they had the fumble. They got it to the 5, then a penalty to the 10, and now a loss on the play. Jeff Mack had nowhere to go. Good defense from the Storm, containing that play and reading it. 3rd down and 14 from the 14. Goal to go. Ramsey throws into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by the Storm. And that is Antoine Hadley comes up with it. What a huge turnover. My gosh, Topeka comes from, they had a 1st and goal to 1, and they get 0 points out of it as the Storm come up with the interception. Antoine Hadley had an interception last week. Comes up with another INT tonight. This one in the end zone as Ramsey's pass. He just kind of jumped the route over there. Ryan Martinez, the intended receiver, and quite honestly, Hadley read that pass better than the receiver did. And so the Storm get the ball on their own 7-yard line. Wow. That is a big break for Southwest Kansas and a terrible play for Topeka. Again, 1st and goal from the 1-yard line, and they were unable to get it in. A fumble, a penalty, a play that went nowhere, and then the interception. And here's Giovanni Sanders, got a man wide open at the 15-yard line, and I think that's Treyvion Samuel, the new member of the Storm. Indeed it is, number 10. Again, Mark Timberlake talking about him. He's got great speed, and says he reminds him of Tyreek Hill. I think more of the body size and wearing number 10. I can't imagine he's that fast, but he does got great speed. And Tyreek Hill played junior college football just down the road in Garden City Bronxbusters before going on to Oklahoma State. Now a member of the Miami Dolphins after that huge trade about a month ago, the Chiefs to the Dolphins. Giovanni Sanders going to keep it himself. That's where he's very dangerous, but not much there on that play. Maybe a pickup of a yard on the play, so that brings up 2nd down. 2nd down and 9 for the Storm. Topeka doing a good job of containing the middle of that pocket. There you see Brandon Vincent, the offensive coordinator for Southwest Kansas. Giovanni Sanders, he's been an outstanding member of this football team in different ways. A few weeks ago in the victory over Wyoming, he caught some huge touchdown passes from Jared Hurd. He was a wide receiver. Here's the throw. This one's a little too high, nearly picked off. Zuri Davis, the intended receiver. And Sanders kind of almost sidearmed that thing. Guided it up there. And it just sailed over the head of Zuri Davis. So 3rd down and 9. Let's see what the Storm have in store here. Vincent gives his quarterback the play call. 3rd down and 9. Again, ball on their own 18-yard line. Storm up 10-0. 7:45 left to go. The clock running in the 2nd quarter. Receivers are in motion. Sanders looking, throws quickly over to the far side. He's got his man right there midfield. It's going to be shy of a 1st down, but that'll bring up 4th down and short for the Storm. That's Zuri Davis over there, I believe, with the catch. As the ball will be right at the 25-yard line. 4th and 1 for the Storm. In number 62, the center now, Casey Pierce. Snap, and here's the hand up. Hand up to Torrance Young. Torrance Young Carr, number 11. He's a wide receiver, but he'll run the ball out of that position. In fact, he had a rushing touchdown a week ago for the Storm. Gets the first down as he got some good blocking on the right side and did a nice job of looking like a running back there. Some moves. So first down and 10. The ball now to the Topeka 22-yard line. Storm doing a nice job of moving the chains. Sanders going to throw again. Kind of, again, a little sidearm motion. And he finds Von Van Dame. Von Van Dame. What a name. Number 3 out of Southwestern College. Caught a terrific touchdown pass last week against Rapid City. And he went over or nearly over the wall in the end zone to make the catch. Went up high. Catches that pass. Picks up some yardage. So it's second down and 6. Ball moves down to the 18-yard line as we near the 6-minute mark left here in the first half of play at United Wireless Arena in Dodge City. Southwest Kansas Storm trying to stay unbeaten at home. Sanders plenty of time, has his man over the middle. That's towards Young Carr. Carr fights his way down inside the 5-yard line. It's going to be a first down and goal to go for the Storm as the big man taking the ball over the middle. Torrance Young Carr, 6'3", 230 pounds, out of Oklahoma State, former Cowboy. Sanders had all kinds of time, and nice little one-handed grab there by Carr Young, and he's a big dude. And we see a penalty flag flying down, and let's see what that's going to be against the Storm, I do believe. So they're going to bring that one back. They're going to bring it back. That'll bring up second down, and we'll see what they're going to do here. As you see Giovanni Sanders. He had plenty of time to throw that ball. I wonder if that was a holding call. I have not seen it, but it's going to move it all the way down to the back to the 22-yard line. Okay, clock stopped here after the penalty. 5:49 left, first half, and we still have a bit of delay on the field. There's Tyus Jackson down there, the head coach for Topeka, talking something over the officials. The last penalty was a personal foul against the Storm. And again, the ball is marked at the 22-yard line. And I have no idea what's going on. Quite honestly, I can't hear anything, so I'm going to look at the previous play here. I don't know what they're going to be looking at specifically, but try to keep you up to date what's going on. 5:49 left to go. First half, second down and 6 ball. Well, that was the last play. It was second down and 6 at 18. And as you see the fans, look, they're getting some souvenir footballs and T-shirts thrown into the crowd. Again, good crowds on hand for these home games for the Southwest Kansas Storm. Not a brand new franchise, but pretty much a brand new look. Might as well be one because new ownership group represented by owners from all across Southwest Kansas. Adopting a new name to represent the entire region. The Storm. New colors with the teal uniforms and purple and yellow. The new mascot. Okay, they were trying to see where they're exactly going to mark the ball and mark the chain, so they're moving it back. The chains will be down at the 22-yard line. The ball will be way back at the other 22, I believe. Yes, so it's going to be second down and 16. Second down and 16 now for the Storm. And the clock has gone down, too. It was 5:49 left. Now it's 5:45. So they readjusted that as well. After a personal foul penalty against the Storm, that was a bad penalty because they had a big gain inside the 5-yard line on that pass completion to Torrance Young-Carr. It would be first down and goal to go, but the personal foul penalty is brought all the way back to the Storm 22-yard line. So they go from inside the 5 to their own 22 because of that penalty. And here we go. Sanders, low snap. Still looking, and they're going to throw it away into the seats. Into the front row down there is the fans right there at the table. And refreshments. And hey, you can keep that football, young man. You got to give it to your brother. I don't know. It's a souvenir for somebody. And that'll bring up third down and 16 now for Giovanni Sanders. That play kind of got messed up on the snap. It was low, and Sanders had to go down and pick it up, and all the timing was off, and had nobody really open, and wisely threw it away into the seats. Again, operating a new center tonight, Casey Pierce. He's been solid so far in this game. That one, that snap, though, just a little low. Of course, Casey Pierce in there for that blocking ability, as well as snapping the ball. 6'5", 330 pounds. Number 62, and we've got another timeout, it appears. The Storm want to talk it over. A lot of delays here all of a sudden in the second quarter. 10-0 Storm on top. All 10 of their points in the first quarter. 15-yard touchdown pass from Giovanni Sanders to Zuri Davis. And then Sanders set up another score after a big 14-yard run. Dylan Burkhart capped it off with a 21-yard field goal to make it 10-0. Topeka had a great opportunity on their last possession to score when they had a first and goal to go on their 1-yard line, and then they just completely imploded on offense. Had a fumble. They recovered it, but a 5-yard loss. Then they had a false start penalty, another 5-yard loss. Then they had a running play that lost 4 yards. So all of a sudden they're back at the 14-yard line on second and goal to go. And then they throw an interception into the end zone. And that's how the Storm got the football back here in this offensive possession. As we are about ready to get back to action as they're out of the timeout. Giovanni Sanders, the quarterback. Guys in motion, play action. Sanders going to dump it off to the near side to George Moriana. Moriana crosses midfield, still fighting his way up to near the 20-yard line. He'll be just shy, and that'll bring up third down. And let's see where they marked that ball, as it was on the near sideline, kind of hidden by the wall. In United Wireless Arena, just a terrific facility, a multi-purpose event center, and a great place for arena football. They got the hockey rink here, so it fits perfectly. And that is going to be a first down. Nope. Now it's the ball. It's 4th and 11. That was only a pickup of 5 yards on the play. I didn't think it was that many yards. 4th and 11. Now the pass on the far sideline, and that's going nowhere. And that's going to be Topeka football, as they'll have to turn it over on down. So that penalty, that's Torrance Young-Carr with the catch. And good defense there by Topeka, as he kind of had to bobble that and come down with it. But then the defense for the Tropics all over him. Andre Taylor, I think, was leading the way for the Tropics. But that will be Tropics football. That penalty, personal foul penalty we had against the Storm was huge, because, again, they went from first and goal to go and all the way back inside the 25-yard line the other way. And they are unable to get the first down, and so Topeka will have the football on the Storm on their own 23-yard line. Under 4 minutes to play as we got the dance cam going. And we'll let you enjoy that for a while. cam in United Wireless Arena. That was entertaining. Young and old alike enjoying the dance cam at this football game. And we had pretty enthusiastic, nice crowds on hand for the Storm this season. As back to football action, first down and 10. Again, the ball at their own 23-yard line. The Tropics taking over on downs. And a handoff to the near sideline and pick up a few yards on the play. As that's Devon Blair Jr. taking the handoff out of his wide receiver position. So here you kind of see him bobble the ball a little bit. That's a pick of a 6 on the play. Second down and 4. The ball on the Storm 21-yard line now. Again, United Wireless Arena. It's 11th year serving Southwest Kansas, Dodge City, connected to the Boot Hill Casino. And it's been a terrific facility for Dodge City. They had a big concert, I believe, last night. Clint Black, big country music, or still a country music star, but big star of the 80s and 90s. As that pass knocked down. Big defensive play there for the Storm. As you see the ball knocked down at the line of scrimmage. That's Rennell Lewis, the former Oklahoma Sooner, number 56. Just joined the team a few weeks ago. As it's going to bring up third down and 4. The Storm defense has been great the last 2 games. And they hold them peek out again. Tropics have yet to score in this game. Had it first and goal to go from the 1 and able to get in the end zone. They're down at 4. John Ramsey. He's in trouble and he's going down. Just kind of shoved down, pushed down there by Sidney Jones. 6'2", 305 pounds. Sidney, we talked about him. He's going to graduate from college in June. And, well, he just knocked him, just pushed him down. Didn't even look like he just swatting away a fly here. Ramsey moving up in the pocket, and here's Jones. Go down. Just go down. And he did. He's going to have 4th down and 7. Another opportunity for this Storm defense to get the ball over on downs as we are nearing the minute and a half to go in the first half of play. Ramsey out of the shotgun. John Ramsey, former East Carolina Pirate, fires over the middle, crosses the 15-yard line down to the 14. That's going to be a first down for Topeka. Big play by Ramsey as he connects with Devon Blair Jr. I think we have a penalty, though, on the play. They're going to actually mark that ball at the 15. It'll be first down and 10. And it was offsides against the Storm. They will decline that penalty. So first down and 10. Ball at the 15-yard line. Opportunity again for Topeka to get in the end zone, get some points on the board before the first half ends. Ramsey, play action. Fires over the middle. Incomplete. In and out of the hands of Blair. Devon Blair had it in his hands. Could not hold on. That'll bring up second down and 10. Ramsey firing over the middle. Here it is again. A little bit behind the receiver. Probably, though, should have had it. On the coverage for Southwest Kansas. That was Draco Statham. Again, Statham, a local product of sorts. He played junior college football at Dodge City Community College for the Conquistadors. We got a timeout at United Wireless Arena. 1 minute. The 1 minute warning left in the first half of play. Southwest Kansas, the Storm on top of Topeka, 10-0. We're back after this.
For 150 years, Dodge City has provided 150 years of adventure. 150 years of excitement. 150 years of culture. Make some history. Celebrate with us. 150 years of Dodge City. The West is just the beginning.
All right, man, what do you want to watch? Football or football?
Let's go with football.
Football it is.
Feel kind of dirty watching another team.
He'll get over it.
Turn it up.
we're back at United Wireless Arena in Dodge City, where we have 1 minute left in the first half of play. The Southwest Kansas Storm leading Topeka 10-0. And John Ramsey throws over to the left side, and his receiver, Ryan Martinez, just dumped it over to him, and Martinez could not hold on. Second straight play that the Storm, or the Tropics, have dropped the pass. As you see, Martinez, he just turned his head downfield before he caught it. And then the coaches in the background for Topeka just beside themselves. 56 seconds left to go in the first half now. 3rd down and 10. And the ball at the 15-yard line of the Storm. Storm throwing a shutout here so far in this first half. Can they keep the Tropics out of the end zone? John Ramsey, the quarterback, takes the snap, rolls up his right. He's in trouble and then gets it away and off the fingertips of his intended receiver. Sean Thomas. That ball bounces up a few rows. That young man's got a football to take home. That's going to bring up 4th down and 10. Well, the Storm defense, they've come up big, not allowing the Tropics to score any points in this game. How about the pursuit there of number 58, Ashton McKenzie? And John Ramsey, no doubt, felt that pressure from behind and had to kind of rush the throw. As there's the, I'm keeping this one. Here we go. 51 seconds left in the first half. And once again, some delays on the field here. It's like Topeka trying to figure out what they're going to do. John Ramsey getting a call. Draco Statham, one of the defensive backs for the Storm, waving to the crowd, getting them fired up, as is number 99, big 99, Sidney Jones. Here we go, 3rd down and 10, and again the ball at the 15-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Ramsey. He's going to throw it up for grabs, way out of the end zone. Hits the crossbar, I think, on the goalpost, and goes out of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. And another souvenir for that young man back in the end zone there. Pretty darn happy about it, too. He got the high five. And all right, 4th down now. Can the Storm come up with another big play and keep John Ramsey and the Tropics of Topeka out of the end zone? Ramsey just kind of throwing that away. Nobody open. No doubt throwing it away as he just launched it out of the back of the end zone. There's Ramsey coming into the huddle, number 5, with the play. Got his running back right next to him. And another timeout. Yet another timeout is A.J. Ryan, by the way, in there as a running back. Listed as defensive back. Undoubtedly a big play for Topeka. They really need some points here in the first half. And only down 10-0, but they have just not been able to get any offense going. Once again, the only time they had a great opportunity was 1st and goal to go. They got the ball down to the 1-yard line on a pass play from Ramsey to Devon Blair Jr., but then they just imploded. Ended up throwing the interception in the end zone. So here we go, 4th down and 10. Storm trying to get the ball back over on downs once again and have some time left to perhaps get some points on the board themselves if they can get the ball back. So John Ramsey gets the new play call. We've got all kinds of movement, and we've got flags flying, and we've got an interception, but the flags and the whistle had already blown. I think we're going to have a false start against Topeka. Yeah, that penalty's going against the Tropics, so that's going to bring up 4th and 15. Or wait, do we got offsides? Oh, I was paying too much attention to the Storm players who were pointing the other way. Got to pay attention to the guys in the striped shirts, I guess. So they're the ones making the official call. So offsides. I tell you what, that was a big break, though, for the Storm. Well, Topeka, they blew it dead, actually, before. You don't always see a play blown dead on offsides, but they did. And Ramsey perhaps knew he had the free play, just threw it away, and actually was intercepted. But regardless, it's 4th down and 5 as the ball moves down to the 10-yard line now. 46 seconds. The Tropics quickly coming out of that huddle. Ramsey's going to throw. And behind the receiver, off his hands, incomplete. It's going to be Storm football. They'll take over with 42 seconds left. Trayvion Bryant on the coverage for Southwest Kansas, number 0. Trayvion waving goodbye to the Topeka offenses once again. Second time in this game. They have got the ball over on downs. 3 possessions for Topeka. Here it is. 2 times they've turned it over on downs and 1 interception. So this defense has been great for the Storm. Is in the background there, Mark Timberlake congratulating his defensive players coming off the field. Now the Storm with 42 seconds left, plenty of time in the indoor game to get something here. As the ball at the 10-yard line, their own 10-yard line. Just got to go 40 yards for a score here. Giovanni Sanders. He's got Treyvion Samuel way back there starting in motion. And Sanders, this is where he likes to run up the middle, 20-yard line, and goes out of bounds just shy of midfield. It's going to be a 1st down for the Storm. 35 seconds left. And Giovanni Sanders, when he has a little room up the middle, as he does right there, then he's dangerous. There's all kinds of turf in front of him. Reaches out over the wall for the to get it out of bounds. The clock is stopped. 1st down and 10. Ball in midfield. Sanders looking in the end zone. Throws. That ball may have been intercepted as he goes over the wall. And yes, indeed, it's an interception. A big play for Topeka, as coming up with the INT is Johnny Littlejohn. Littlejohn out of Bowie State. Indoor CIF veteran. As that was a 26-yard pass picked off in the back of the end zone by Johnny Littlejohn. Sanders had plenty of time just launching it up there and had his man. That was Zuri Davis, but Littlejohn going high over the wall makes the catch and the interception, and he held on for the turnover. So the Tropics will now have an opportunity with 28 seconds to go. As they get the ball back at their own 5-yard line. And Ramsey standing on his own goal line here on 1st down and 10. Again, the ball at the 5-yard line. See if the Tropics, see if they try to go for something deep. No, underneath. And a big gain right there as the receiver. That is number 15, A.J. Ryan. Ryan got underneath the defense and then had plenty of room to roam and picks up the 1st down as he gets the ball all the way out to the 22-yard line. So the Tropics have an opportunity once again to try to get some points before the end of the 1st half. Down 10-0. 15 seconds left. Sanders, or check that, Ramsey, and that pass off the fingertips of A.J. Ryan. And John Ramsey not on target tonight at all. Throwing behind his receiver. That one a little too far out in front. So 13 seconds left on the clock. 2nd down and 10. Again, the ball at the Topeka 22-yard line. 28 yards to go for a touchdown. 13 seconds left. And we've got a timeout on the field. Or do we have a penalty? Nope. Timeout, Southwest Kansas. So 13 seconds left in the 1st half. 10-0 Southwest Kansas on top of Topeka. The Tropics and the Storm, a tropical storm, I guess, if you will, coming together in Dodge City. Kind of amazing. It's only a 10-point advantage for the Storm, and that's not a big lead in arena football, but it seems a lot larger tonight in this game because Topeka has just gone nowhere on offense. Again, this is their 4th possession of the game. Turned it over on downs twice. Interception. Now getting the ball back after they intercepted. The Johnny Littlejohn interception in the back of the end zone over the wall. 13 seconds left. Second down at 10. John Ramsey. See if he launches one to the end zone here. He stands on his own 13-yard line. Fakes the pitch out. Moves up in the pocket. Now he's going to run it. Crosses midfield. And he's hit there at the 25-yard line. On the initial hit is Keontae Griffin. And Ramsey looks like he might be shaken up a bit here. Let's watch it again. Fakes the little pitch out. Nobody open evidently and Keontae Griffin right there just hit him, and then he reaches over to stop the clock, and looks like he got hurt on that play. As they're going to, he's getting the call. He looks like he might be in pain, but he's still going to be out there. He's the only quarterback listed on the Topeka roster. No doubt somebody else, one of the wide receivers, can play as well. It's usually how the mode of operation for these teams, but he is not. Well, he's limping pretty good there. Now the official. Apparently they took an injury timeout, and he may have to come out. He may need to come out, though. He does not look well. You see Ramsey limping off the field and coming to the Topeka bench. He got pounded into that wall after reaching over, and looks like his right leg. No one coming out to help him. Now they're helping him as he gets to the bench. So now we're going to have a new quarterback, and let's see, they're going to move Devon Blair Jr., who's been a favorite target of John Ramsey, the wide receiver. And see what he's got in store here. Blair's going to throw one up into the end zone, and that one is that intercepted? It is. Picked up by the Storm. Over the wall, Draco Statham, the former Dodge City conquistador. And that's going to be the end of the first half of play as the clock goes down to 0. Southwest Kansas Storm on top of the Topeka Tropics. 10-0. And, yeah, everybody's slowly walking off the field. It is halftime in Dodge City.
Load up your posse and head for Boot Heel Museum this summer. Celebrate the history of Dodge City by exploring the brand new world-class interactive museum exhibits. Feel the rumble of a buffalo stampede. Have a conversation with the spirits of Dodge. Learn and relive the legend of Dodge City. Join us every night for gunfights, country-style dinner, and variety show.
The city's making history again.
Who would smuggle a beer across state lines? Someone with a taste for Coors Banquet. It's been stolen, smuggled, and sought after since 1873. Still only brewed in Golden, Colorado.
DC3 has it all. From in-person classes to virtual, we've got you covered. Faster certification, fatter paychecks. Trade up to a better life.
ITC operates, builds, and maintains the electric transmission infrastructure. We are working hard to improve electric reliability and increase electric transmission capacity throughout our operations across the Midwest. ITC, we're your energy superhighway.
I made dinner.
We got McDonald's.
There's a deal for every family. Now get 2 McDouble or hot and spicy McChicken sandwiches for just $3. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The only thing better than the free large fries you get when you download the app are the points you'll start earning on any order with My McDonald's Rewards. Download the McDonald's app today to get free large fries.
For 150 years, Dodge City has provided 150 years of adventure. 150 years of excitement. 150 years of culture. Make some history. Celebrate with us. 150 years of Dodge City. The West is just the beginning.
All right, man, what do you want to watch? Football or football?
Let's go with football.
Football it is.
Feel kind of dirty watching another team.
He'll get over it.
Turn it up.
Tony Bolonovich here with another reason not to eat the Jimmy's Johns.
These tryhards fresh bake their bread all day.
Sandwich bread don't come fresh. It comes from a truck, from out of state. Baked once a week at exactly none of your business. So Jimmy's Johns, enough with the fresh baked nonsense. Stevie, in front of my bread-like product?
Tony.
Get that to me!
Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches.
Protex Spraying Service is well known throughout southwest Kansas and the Oklahoma Panhandle for professional lawn care services. We offer customized lawn care programs tailored to either cool season or warm season grass, including fertilizer and weed and insect control. We treat all types of grass for nearly all types of conditions. We can diagnose and treat most disease early to protect your landscape. For residential and commercial lawn service in southwest Kansas and the Oklahoma Panhandle, visit Protex Spraying Service online at protexspraying.com.
A home is more than just a house. And an office is more than just a place to work. ServiceMaster is here to offer home and business services when you need them most. Coast to coast, we do it all for you. ServiceMaster, the complete customer experience. When disaster strikes, count on our nationwide network of restoration specialists. Visit us online or call 1-800-RESPOND.
Load up your posse and head for Boot Heel Museum this summer. Celebrate the history of Dodge City by exploring the brand new world-class interactive museum exhibits. Feel the rumble of a buffalo stampede. Have a conversation with the spirits of Dodge. Learn and relive the legend of Dodge City. Join us every night for gunfights, country-style dinner, and variety show.
The city's making history again.
Yeah, some young ladies entertaining the crowd at United Wireless Arena where it's halftime. The Southwest Kansas Storm looking to stay unbeaten at home, leading the Topeka Tropics 10-0 at the half. Seems like a more dominant performance from the Storm as they have kept Topeka off the scoreboard. The Storm took the first possession of the game after the opening kickoff. Went downfield. The drive capped up by a 15-yard touchdown pass from Giovanni Sanders to Zuri Davis, who was wide open for the 7-0 lead. Then they got the ball back after stopping the Tropics on downs. And Sanders had a big 14-yard run on the 4th down that set up a 21-yard field goal from Dylan Burkhart. That made it 10-0 in the first quarter. Then there was no scoring in the second quarter. Topeka, though, had an opportunity when they had it 1st and goal to go from the 1-yard line. They fumbled the ball, lost 5 or 4 yards on the play, moved it back to the 5. Then they had a false start penalty. That moved it back to the 10. Then they had a loss of 4 yards on a running play. And then from there, John Ramsey threw an interception into the end zone. And the Storm got the ball back. The Storm also had a turnover in this game as they were trying to score late and picked up in the back of the end zone. Giovanni Sanders picked up by Johnny Littlejohn, but Topeka, they have gone nowhere on offense. Again, 3 times they've turned the ball over on downs. They've also been picked off twice in this football game. So low-scoring affair at United Wireless Arena. Another nice defensive performance, though, from the Southwest Kansas Storm, as right now they're tossing a shutout against Topeka. We're at halftime, 10-0, the Storm on top of Topeka.
Who would smuggle a beer across state lines? Someone with a taste for Coors Banquet. It's been stolen, smuggled, and sought after since 1873. Still only brewed in Golden, Colorado.
DC3 has it all. From in-person classes to virtual, we've got you covered. Faster certification, fatter paychecks. Trade up to a better life.
ITC operates, builds, and maintains the electric transmission infrastructure. We are working hard to improve electric reliability and increase electric transmission capacity throughout our operations across the Midwest. ITC, we're your energy superhighway.
I made dinner.
We got McDonald's. Dad didn't cook. Thanks, honey. Be right down.
Yum. There's a deal for every family. Now get 2 McDouble or hot and spicy McChicken sandwiches for just $3. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The only thing better than the free large fries you get when you download the app are the points you'll start earning on any order with My McDonald's Rewards. Download the McDonald's app today to get free large fries.
For 150 years, Dodge City has provided 150 years of adventure. 150 years of excitement. 150 years of culture. Make some history. Celebrate with us. 150 years of Dodge City. The West is just the beginning.
All right, man, what do you want to watch? Football or football?
Let's go with football.
Football it is.
Pressure coming.
Feel kind of dirty watching another team. He'll get over it.
A horrible afternoon for the freshman.
Turn it up.
Tony Balonovich here with another reason not to eat the Jimmy's Johns. These tryhards fresh bake their bread all day.
Sandwich bread don't come fresh. It comes from a truck, from out of state. Baked once a week and exactly none of your business. So Jimmy's Johns, enough with the fresh baked nonsense. Stevie, in front of my bread-like product.
Tony.
You're dead to me!
Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches.
Protect Spraying Service is well known throughout southwest Kansas and the Oklahoma Panhandle for professional lawn care services. We offer customized lawn care programs tailored to either cool season or warm season grass, including fertilizer and weed and insect control. We treat all types of grass for nearly all types of conditions. We can diagnose and treat most disease early to protect your landscape. For residential and commercial lawn service in southwest Kansas and the Oklahoma Panhandle, visit Protect Spraying Service online at protectspraying.com.
A home is more than just a house. And an office is more than just a place to work. ServiceMaster is here to offer home and business services when you need them most. Coast to coast, we do it all for you. ServiceMaster, the complete customer experience. When disaster strikes, count on our nationwide network of restoration specialists. Visit us online or call 1-800-RESPOND.
Load up your posse and head for Boot Heel Museum this summer. Celebrate the history of Dodge City by exploring the brand new world-class interactive museum exhibits. Feel the rumble of a buffalo stampede. Have a conversation with the spirits of Dodge. Learn and relive the legend of Dodge City. Join us every night for gunfights, country-style dinner, and variety show.
The city's making history again.
Who would smuggle a beer across state lines? Someone with a taste for Coors Banquet. It's been stolen, smuggled, and sought after since 1873. Still only brewed in Golden, Colorado.
DC3 has it all. From in-person classes to virtual, we've got you covered. Faster certification, fatter paychecks. Trade up to a better life.
ITC operates, builds, and maintains the electric transmission infrastructure. We are working hard to improve electric reliability and increase electric transmission capacity throughout our operations across the Midwest. ITC, we're your energy superhighway.
And back at United Wireless Arena, where again it's halftime. The Southwest Kansas Storm leading the Topeka Tropics by the score of 10-0. The Storm scoring all their points in the first quarter. 15-yard touchdown pass from Giovanni Sanders to Zuri Davis, and then a 21-yard field goal from Dylan Burkhart, again all in the first quarter. Meanwhile, the defense tossing a shutout against Topeka. The Tropics have yet to score any points in this arena game, as they are looking for their first victory still of the season, 0-5. Storm coming into this game at 3-2, and they've won 3 out of their last 4, also trying to stay unbeaten on their home turf at United Wireless Arena, where once again it is halftime. The Storm on top of the Tropics by the score of 10-0.
I made dinner.
We got McDonald's. Dad didn't cook. Thanks, honey. Be right down.
Yum. There's a deal for every family. Now get 2 McDouble or hot and spicy McChicken sandwiches for just $3. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The only thing better than the free large fries you get when you download the app are the points you'll start earning on any order with My McDonald's Rewards. Download the McDonald's app today to get free large fries.
Hey, Mike, I don't have a picture now.
For 150 years, Dodge City has provided 150 years of adventure. 150 years of excitement. 150 years of culture. Make some history. Celebrate with us. 150 years of Dodge City. The West is just the beginning.
All right, man, what do you want to watch? Football or football?
Let's go with football.
Football it is.
Feel kind of dirty watching another team.
He'll get over it.
Turn it up.
Tony Bolonovich here with another reason not to eat the Jimmy's Johns. These tryhards fresh bake their bread all day.
Sandwich bread don't come fresh. It comes from a truck, from out of state. Baked once a week at exactly none of your business. So Jimmy's Johns, enough with the fresh baked nonsense.
Stevie, in front of my bread-like product?
Tony.
You're dead to me!
Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches.
And back at United Wireless Arena, where we're getting underway at the start of the second half of football. Southwest Kansas Storm leading 10-0 over the Topeka Tropics. And again, the Storm looking to stay unbeaten at home, 3-0 on the season at United Wireless Arena. As you see the Storm players getting ready for the start of the second half, the Storm will be kicking off to start this game. They received the opening kickoff when Topeka actually won the coin toss but deferred to the second half. Storm took advantage and scored on their very first possession of this game, the only touchdown in the game. Again, the Giovanni Sanders touchdown pass to Zuri Davis from 15 yards out. Other games going on. The Billings Outlaws are playing at Wyoming against the Mustangs. Omaha Beef were tied up 7-7 against the Sioux City Bandits. That's a big game between the two top teams in the league. Also, the the Billings Outlaws are check that. That's next week. The Beef and the Bandits. But also next week, the Storm will be on the road to take on Rapid City, the team that they just completely dismantled a week ago at United Wireless Arena, 63-12. Dylan Burkhart to kick off from his own goal line. Again, the Arena rules, you kick off right there on the goal line, anywhere along that line, and it's always going to be, usually for the Storm we've seen, a squib kick, force a return, and it will be returned and near midfield, so the Tropics have pretty good field position. Sean Thomas on the return for the Topeka Tropics, number 8. Now remember, at the end of the first half, Topeka quarterback John Ramsey left the game with an injury, was replaced by wide receiver Devon Blair, who immediately threw an interception. It looks like, let's see if Ramsey's out there. He's number 5, where they got Blair going to play quarterback again, and it is Blair, number 9. Again, John Ramsey was injured on a running play, took it over to the wall, reached over the wall to stop the clock, and was knocked from behind pretty hard and looked like he hurt his leg, limped off, and now Devon Blair Jr. moves from wide receiver to quarterback. This is just his second snap in this game. Threw an interception in the first half. He's hands off to the running back, Jeff Mack. Mack out of Long Island University. Pick up maybe a yard on the play, so it'll bring up 2nd down and 9. Just started the second half of play. The tackle made there by Caleb Wright, number 23. We mentioned his name quite often this season on the defensive side of the football for Southwest Kansas. Storm playing some pretty good D again, obviously indicative by the scoreboard. No points. Blair throws the ball incomplete, and you can tell that's a wide receiver that is unaccustomed to throwing the football, as he just kind of tried to guide it over there. And Ryan Martinez, whose intended receiver, looked pretty open on the near sideline, but that ball nowhere near the receiver. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 9. So Topeka already having offensive difficulty in this game. Now it's compounded by the fact they've lost their starting quarterback. And Devon Blair, he's a wide receiver, and he's just a rookie out of Missouri Southern. Playing quarterback. He's got an incomplete pass and interception, and 2 passes he's thrown. So movement on the line. Now he's going to dump over the middle. Great defense, as immediately the wide receiver brought down by Trayvion Bryant. Bryant's all over Jeff Mack, the running back, underneath the D. As you see Blair here, just kind of trying to make something out of nothing there, and did not happen. Trayvion Bryant, that's going to bring up 4th down and 10, a loss of a yard on the play. And the ball on the Topeka, well, it's right at midfield at the 25-yard line. Blair looking to get some instructions from the sideline. And not much positive things have happened with him at quarterback yet. 4th down. He's going to go deep into the end zone, and it's picked off. 2nd time he's been intercepted. And this is Draco Staven for the Storm. He's going to bring it all the way back for the touchdown. It's a pick 6 for Southwest Kansas. How about that? It looked like Topeka had him contained, and then maybe just almost gave up as he zigzagged his way across the field, and into the end zone he goes, and offers the football up for a souvenir. That young man right there in the front row. Here it is again. Blair just throwing it up there for grabs. Staven goes up, makes the nice catch inside the 5-yard line, and here he comes, cutting across the grain, and one man really to beat. There's no white jerseys around, as he just easily goes all the way for the touchdown, and it's 16-0 Storm as they get the defensive touchdown. Draco Statham, former Dodge City Community College conquistador. Dylan Burkhardt, also a former Conk, to kick the extra point, and it is up, and it is good. 17-0 Storm. A little dance this time for Dylan Burkhardt. We're going to dance right out of here and dance right back. Some more football coming your way from United Wireless Arena right after this.
Protect Spraying Service is well known throughout southwest Kansas and the Oklahoma Panhandle for professional lawn care services. We offer customized lawn care programs tailored to either cool season or warm season grass, including fertilizer and weed and insect control. We treat all types of grass for nearly all types of conditions. We can diagnose and treat most disease early to protect your landscape. For residential and commercial lawn service in southwest Kansas and the Oklahoma Panhandle, visit Protect Spraying Service online at protectspraying.com.
A home is more than just a house. an office is more than just a place to work. ServiceMaster is here to offer home and business services when you need them most. Coast to coast, we do it all for you. ServiceMaster, the complete customer experience. When disaster strikes, count on our nationwide network of restoration specialists. Visit us online or call 1-800-RESPOND.
But interception from Southwest Kansas Storm defensive back Draco Treyvion and a 47-yard return on the INT for a pick six. This made it 17-0 Storm. Kicking off again, Dylan Burkhardt. This time he's going to go into the end zone where it will be fielded and brought out of there by A.J. Ryan. And Ryan, he crosses up near the midfield. Nice return for A.J. Ryan, and Topeka again in pretty good field position. But once again, this offense without its starting quarterback, John Ramsey, got injured in the first half. Replaced by a wide receiver, Devon Blair Jr. And Devon Blair Jr. does not look comfortable back there playing quarterback as number 9. He's thrown the ball 4 times in this game, as I apparently have a penalty on the play. 4 times he's thrown the ball, 2 interceptions and 1 incompletion. He's got 1 short completion, as there he is, number 9, Devon Blair Jr. This Topeka offense has struggled all night, and this just really compounds the situation when you have a guy playing quarterback that's certainly not accustomed to it. He does not look comfortable out there so far. Let's see if that changes here, as we're just about under 11 minutes left to go in the third quarter, and the Storm on top 17-0 after the interception. And the ball at the 24-yard line, and well, this may be the best way to do it. Blair just keeps it himself and picks up a first down. He can run the ball. He's a great athlete. As we see it here, just tucks it in, cuts across, and nice move right there. And that takes it all the way down to the Storm 13-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 from there. So Devon Blair Jr. may be better off just running the ball out of the backfield. Let's see what they do here. And number 9's got Jeff Mack, is running back on his right side. He's putting guys in motion, and he's going to hand off to Mack, and Mack is thrown back for a big loss there as Ronell Lewis, the former Oklahoma Sooner, had a great college career at OU and comes in there with a big tackle. Check that out. That's Ashton McKenzie, number 58. I thought it was 56. Ashton McKenzie makes the tackle for the loss. McKenzie, the 5'10", 245-pounder defensive lineman from Miles College, and it's going to be a loss of 3 on the play. So it's second down and 13, the ball at the 16. Blair wearing the gloves. I'm not sure if that's going to help him throw the ball. Now he calls a timeout. Complete confusion on the offensive side of the football for Topeka. Goes over to discuss things with his offensive coordinator. .29 left to go. How long is this timeout going to be? We'll find out here as Anthony Parks over there to talk over of his team. Again, the offensive coordinator, and a native of Olathe, Kansas, and a former wide receiver at Oklahoma State. They break out of the huddle, and after the confusion on the as the play was set up, he will try again. Second down and 13. Ball at the Storm 16-yard line. The Storm defense tossing a shutout so far. Can they keep it up? Blair back to pass. This has been an adventure, but he completes the pass at around the 6-yard line. That one was on target. To Sean Thomas makes the catch. Blair with time to throw, and gets it down to the 7-yard line. That'll bring up third down and 4 for Topeka. See big number 99, Sidney Jones, getting the crowd on their feet here, getting them fired up here. The defense trying to keep Topeka out of the end zone. Blair continuing to direct traffic, sending guys in motion. Now Blair going to keep it himself up the middle. Nice move there. Gets out to the outside near the goal line, and I think they're going to rule him down just shy. I think he hit the wall. Yeah, the official said right there. And that ball will be marked down at the 2-yard line, I believe, maybe the 3. Let's see. You see Blair again. That's where he's going to be most effective, running the football out of that quarterback position. Again, a wide receiver playing quarterback, and the ball at the 1-yard line, and Blair's going to take it over center and go in. Oh, no. Quarterback sneak, and what a stop. Great defense by the Storm. And that's Draco Statham, who just had the interception and the pick 6. Stopping the quarterback on the quarterback sneak, trying to bounce out to the outside. Also there was Keontae Griffin in the initial hit. So that's going to be 2nd down and goal to go. Now, Topeka's been in a situation before in this game where they had 1st and goal to go from the 1 and could not score. Now it's 2nd down and goal to go from the 1-yard line. Devon Blair Jr. Now this time out of the shotgun. Not a lot of room to throw. No, high snap. He retains it, throws it, and is that caught by Sean Thomas? That was a shoestring catch right at his shoe tops there, but there is a flag on the play as well. There's everything going wrong on that play for Topeka. The snap was high. The only thing that did go right, he caught the ball, but I think that penalty is going to go against the Tropics. And, boy, it's been an adventure on offense with this football team tonight. It's going to bring up 2nd down again. This is illegal defense. This was against the Storm. So break for Topeka. They looked like they were kind of hanging their head after the penalty call, but it goes against Southwest Kansas. So 2nd down and goal to go again from the 1-yard line. They'll try it again. Well, it just seems like a lot of confusion looking at the sideline. What's going on? What's the play? Get a new quarterback. The guy doesn't usually play quarterback. Number 9, Devon Blair Jr. Jeff Mack, number 2, is his running back. The Mack attack. And he hands off underneath to Sean Thomas. Thomas trying to reach over the goal line, and they said he did. And they called that a touchdown. Touchdown Topeka. And certainly this one is going to be reviewed, I would assume. But yes, they say touchdown Tropics. Number 8, Sean Thomas, taking the inside handoff and got hit and then reached over. And all you got to do is break the plane with the ball. Let's see if he did it. Here's Thomas. Right there. Nice hit. Reaches right there. Swatted away by Caleb Wright, but it was already ruled a touchdown. And I don't think there's going to be any video evidence that's going to turn that, reverse that or not, but they're going to look at it. They're going to come over to look at that and see if that was indeed a touchdown. 17-6. Line judge did not hesitate to call it a touchdown, so he saw the ball apparently reach over the goal line. Good effort by Sean Thomas. I don't know, you'll see guys do that and lose the ball when they reach out. As we watch it again on our monitor from the truck. And quite honestly, I think he did cross the plane with the football. I don't know. It's in this camera angle. It's I don't think there's going to be enough evidence to overrule the touchdown call. I will say that. By the way, on the tackle there was Keontae Griffin. Lost his helmet. Made a great stick on Sean Thomas, but Thomas alertly reaching the football over across the plane of the goal line. They get Topeka on the board for the first time in this game, if indeed this call is upheld by the video review, as we see our referee, the white hat, Matt Mount. And again, not enough video, or not enough to overturn that call, I do believe. But we shall see. As the Tropics, we talked about all the problems they're having on offense, may have just got a touchdown somehow, some way. First points allowed by the Storm football team, and well, they threw a shutout last week in the second half, a shutout in the first half. So this will be the first points allowed by the Storm in 4 quarters. And it is indeed a touchdown, as not enough evidence to overrule. So now Topeka will try the extra point. Let's see if they will try the kick it, and that will be Lynn Williams doing the kicking. Again, not listed as a kicker on the roster. He's a defensive back. And the only time we've seen him in this game is the kicking off the opening kickoff. So trying the extra point here with his quarterback now, Devon Blair Jr. holding. And the kick is blocked and could be returned for 2 points, but brought right down on the far sideline. So no good there, as Trayvion Bryant came up with it for the Storm of Southwest Kansas. 6:34 left to go in the third quarter of play. The Storm still on top. Topeka finally on the board. 17-6 is our score.
Relive the legend at the Boot Hill Museum.
Load up your posse and head for Boot Hill Museum this summer. Celebrate the history of Dodge City by exploring the brand new world-class interactive museum exhibits. Feel the rumble of a buffalo stampede. Have a conversation with the spirits of Dodge. Learn and relive the legend of Dodge City. Join us every night for gunfights, country-style dinner, and variety show.
The city's making history again.
Who would smuggle a beer across state lines? Someone with a taste for Coors Banquet. It's been stolen, smuggled, and sought after since 1873. Still only brewed in Golden, Colorado.
DC3 has it all. From in-person classes to virtual, we've got you covered. Faster certification, fatter paychecks. Trade up to a better life.
ITC operates, builds, and maintains the electric transmission infrastructure. We are working hard to improve electric reliability and increase electric transmission capacity throughout our operations across the Midwest. ITC, we're your energy superhighway.
I made dinner.
We got McDonald's. Dad didn't cook. Thanks, honey. Be right now.
Yes. Yum. There's a deal for every family. Now get 2 McDouble or hot and spicy McChicken sandwiches for just $3. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The only thing better than the free large fries you get when you download the app are the points you'll start earning on any order with My McDonald's Rewards. Download the McDonald's app today to get free large fries.
And back at United Wireless Arena, where we are in the third quarter, and it's 17-6. The Storm on top, as local high school athletes from around the area being honored tonight. I noticed a lot of Meade Buffaloes there in the purple. They won the 8-man Division I state championship last fall. As cheerleaders and local athletes again being recognized here at United Wireless Arena. A lot of activity going on. Besides just football, it's an entertaining display when the Storm play football at United Wireless Arena, and it's been an entertaining third quarter so far. We've had a pick six from the Storm, a Draco Stratham 47-yard interception return. It made it 17-0. And then the Topeka Tropics got on the board when Sean Thomas, a 1-yard run, nailed at the goal line, but he reached over. Video review upheld the call, and it's the extra point was blocked, but that makes the score 17-6. So the Tropics first time tonight on the board, and they'll be kicking off. First time they've kicked off since the opening kickoff. Once again, Lynn Williams was doing the honors earlier, number 17, as that is Zuri Davis, number 1, and Treyvion Samuel, number 10 on your right. Samuel just became a member of the Storm. They're the return men standing right inside their own end zone. Again, getting everybody off the field and all the doors closed on the side. And let's get going here as Lynn Williams will be kicking off once again for Topeka. And this will be the first time Storm get the ball here, as picked up by, well, it goes out of bounds, I think. Kind of lost it there. Ball was fielded, as we are going to have the ball up where? It will be Storm football. This will be the first time they'll be on offense here in the second half. First offensive possession for the Storm, as they'll mark the ball at the 8-yard line. Their own 8-yard line, and again, Giovanni Sanders, the quarterback for the Storm. He's been very efficient running, throwing the ball for this team the last few weeks. In his first time on offense here in the second half, even though the Storm do have a defensive touchdown. Going to hand off up the middle. George Moriana spinning his way up across the 15-yard line, down to the 14. Pickup of about 6 on the play. That's going to bring up second down. Well, pickup of 8 on the play. Second down and 2. The ball moved up to the 16-yard line. Nice spin right there. And we talked about him. He's elusive. He's got some moves, but he can run as a power runner as well. Number 12 for Southwest Kansas, under 6 minutes to play in the third quarter. This game's been moving along pretty well tonight. Not a lot of scoring, though, for an indoor football game. And boy, Torrance Young Carr holding that ball out there like a loaf of bread, as they used to say, on the handoff out of the wide receiver position. Not much there. See him putting it in the big left hand. He's a big guy, 6'3", 230. Pounded up against the wall. That's going to bring up that was a loss of a yard in the play. So it's third down and 3. Ball back to the 15-yard line. And the Storm, only their first possession, just their first possession of the second half. Little pitch out to the right side. George Moriana, he's got room to run. Crosses midfield, down into Topeka territory as he crosses the 20-yard line. First down and 10 for the Southwest Kansas Storm. Just a simple little pitch out. Almost looked like an option, but it really was a pitch out all the way. Look at all the blocking right there. How about Zuri Davis, number 1, wide receiver for the Storm. Great blocking out of that position. Just sealed the inside. And Moriana finds the crease. They're going to mark it at the 20. First down and 10. Another handoff. This time it's Samuel. Samuel zigging his way across the 15-yard line down to the 14. That'll be a pickup of a 6 on the play. Second down and 4. He's got the speed. He's got some moves. Wide receiver position, but he can run the ball as well. He's got great speed. Just joined the Storm. And Treyvion Samuel, only 5'8", 185 out of Louisville. Under 4 minutes to play, and now Sanders getting Zuri Davis over to the left side. Samuel to the right side. Giovanni Sanders fakes the handoff, throws it corner of the end zone, and Torrance Carr, young Carr, goes up high and did not. Oh my, he's arguing with the fan. He thinks the fan took the ball away from him. Guy there in the glasses. He was not happy about that. That fan, there's no fan interference unless I guess he reaches over. Let's see here what happened. Up high, Torrance Young Carr goes up for it, and that ball was in the seats. The fan really didn't, it hit him, but he didn't try to grab it away. Boy, Torrance Carr Young not happy. Not happy at all there. Wow. They're down to 4. I'm on the fan side there. He was just standing there. He didn't put his hands up. Ball hit him, but he didn't try to grab it. Kind of like the old foul ball in baseball. Yeah, Steve Bartman. I just had my director, Mike Nelson, the famous Chicago Cubs play. As we got a timeout of under 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. 2:56, 17-6. The Storm on top of Topeka. And we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back right after this.
For 150 years, Dodge City has provided 150 years of adventure. 150 years of excitement. 150 years of culture. Make some history. Celebrate with us. 150 years of Dodge City. The West is just the beginning.
All right, man, what do you want to watch? Football or football?
Let's go with football.
Football it is.
Feel kind of dirty watching another team. He'll get over it. Turn it up.
And back in Dodge City United Wireless Arena, the Southwest Kansas Storm with the football on the Topeka 14-yard line. 3rd down and 4. Storm on top 17-6. They just called the timeout. Giovanni Sanders now discussing something with Matt Mount, the referee. And just moments ago, Sanders went to the end zone to Torrance Young Carr. Incomplete. Young Carr got tangled up a fan over there going for the ball. And Torrance Young Carr, very demonstrative, not happy at all. But incomplete. Here we go. 3rd down and 4. The ball at the 14. Clapping his hands, handing off to Zuri Davis around that right side. And Davis gets away from a tackle and still finally comes down, and a little extra hitting after the play is over, and tempers flaring a bit. As we see, it's Jeremy West having some words with the Topeka player. See Zuri Davis. It just got away from Daryl Job, the 3rd Topeka defensive player, coming from behind, and thought he was closing out on the tackle and just tackled air as Zuri Davis got away from him. Yards shy of a first down, so it's 4th and 1 for the Storm. Giovanni Sanders. This is where Sanders very effective, maybe keeping the ball and running it himself. No, he's going to hand up, and it's going to be short of a first down as Torrance Young Carr gets tripped up shy of a first down, and the Storm are going to have to turn the ball over on downs. This play, a slow developing play, a nice tackle there by Derek Dyer. Derek Dyer, defensive back from Seton Hall. Played in the arena or indoor football league a year ago, and nice tackle there, and he will hit the tackle. And I wanted to see who the quarterback there is. Devon Blair Jr. still will be the quarterback for Topeka. Again, replacing John Ramsey, the starter who got injured at the end of the first half. And Blair, again, it's been an adventure for him. 2 interceptions. Not looked comfortable throwing the ball, but he did lead his team to a touchdown the last drive for Topeka. Maybe getting feeling a little more comfortable. Taking the snap right over center. Handoff, though, that's going nowhere as A.J. Ryan tackled over there on the left side by a host of Storm defenders. And that is Caleb Wright. I should have known. Boy, just wrapping up, making the textbook tackle. Caleb Wright, number 23 there for Southwest Kansas. Terrific defensive player. 6'3", 235 pounds, out of Morrisville State College. Minute and a half to go in the third quarter of play. Still a close game. Seems like the Storm had dominated, but 17-6. Topeka, 2nd down and 11, lost a yard on the play. Little toss out to the near side. Jeff Mack. And Mack is brought down for a big loss at the 4-yard line. And for the Storm, that's Ashton McKenzie. Second big defensive play for him here in the second half. Another play, another tackle for a loss. And again, that's going to bring up 3rd and 16 as the ball will move all the way down to the 6-yard line, they say. Like it went down at the 4, but I guess forward progress at the 6. So we're under a minute to play. There's Ashton McKenzie. Got a 2-point conversion last week. A botched snap. Ball was thrown to him in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. They're down at 16. Now, Blair out of the shotgun. Going to throw, going to run it himself. And Caleb Wright right there just stops him cold right there at the wall. So that's going to bring a 4th down and long for Topeka. Again, Blair, we've assumed more effective running the football, but really just had nowhere to go. As you see, Caleb Wright there, number 23, it just sheds the tackle or the block and makes the stop right there. Caleb Wright's just a good defensive player. 4th down and 12, and what are they going to do here? Now, usually you can go for it. They're probably going to try the field goal. And now that's the end of the 3rd quarter. So the end of the 3rd quarter, 17-6, Storm on top. Final quarter coming your way right after this.
Tony Bolonovich here with another reason not to eat the Jimmy's Johns. These tryhards fresh bake their bread all day.
Sandwich bread don't come fresh. It comes from a truck, from out of state. Baked once a week at exactly none of your business. So Jimmy's Johns, enough with the fresh baked nonsense.
Stevie, in front of my bread-like product?
Tony.
You're dead to me!
Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches.
Protect Spraying Service is well known throughout southwest Kansas and the Oklahoma Panhandle for professional lawn care services. We offer customized lawn care programs tailored to either cool season or warm season grass, including fertilizer and weed and insect control. We treat all types of grass for nearly all types of conditions. We can diagnose and treat most disease early to protect your landscape. For residential and commercial lawn service in southwest Kansas and the Oklahoma Panhandle, visit Protect Spraying Service online at protectspraying.com.
A home is more than just a house. And an office is more than just a place to work. ServiceMaster is here to offer home and business services when you need them most. Coast to coast, we do it all for you. ServiceMaster, the complete customer experience. When disaster strikes, count on our nationwide network of restoration specialists. Visit us online or call 1-800-RESPOND.
All right, it's the start of the 4th quarter, and indeed, Lynn Williams in to try a long field goal, as this will be a 54-yarder, but again, if Storm can, well, it's going to be blocked and picked up and into the end zone for the touchdown. How about that? Trayvion Bryant comes up with a blocked field goal attempt and takes it in for the touchdown. And last week we saw him pull out the Sharpie and autograph the ball. No such entertainment this time, just celebrating. Once again, Lynn Williams, he's a defensive back, not listed as a kicker. That ball really wasn't even blocked. That just hit his own guy in the back. It was so low. And Bryant picks it up and takes it in for the touchdown. And that makes it 23-6. Dylan Burkhart to come in to try the extra point. Man, nothing going right for Topeka. Once again, they're trying a long field goal, most likely, for all intents and purposes, as a punt, because you can return that on the other end. But this went nowhere. Just right in the back of his offensive lineman. Square in the back. Bryant picks it up around the 6. They are reviewing this. He may have got up against the wall there before. Nope. They're going to kick the extra point. And no, they are reviewing. They are reviewing still. I think they're seeing if he went out of bounds before he crossed over. But Not a well-executed kick by any means. Right in the back of his own offensive lineman. He's square in the back. Not even in the back of the head. It was a low kick. And once again, they're still reviewing, trying to determine if he went out of bounds before he got in the end zone. Trayvion Bryant, I should say. 5'9", 185-pounder from Langston University. And Matt Mount down there at the near sideline looking it over on the video. And I think we're going to have a call. And I guess he did go out of bounds. They say he went out at the 2-yard line. Let's see. Yeah, you hear the booing as the call does not go the Storm's way. I gotta say, that's one of the rare times we've seen a play overturned by the review. But there's the so-called block, again, right in the zone guy's back. Trayvion Bryant picks it up, takes it into the end zone, but they say he went out of bounds at the 2-yard line. 2-yard line, so the Storm will have to come out on offense now. 1st and goal to go. Giovanni Sanders back out there, quarterback. Trayvion Bryant was celebrating that touchdown, but doesn't get one. Had to put him in there and let him carry one in. See what we do here. We got Samuel, number 10. In the huddle there, you see him again. Treyvion Samuel. George Moriana, the running back, standing next to his quarterback Giovanni Sanders. Sanders puts 2 guys in motion, hands out to Moriana, dances inside and fights his way up. He tries to reach across that goal line and ball knocked away, and they call that a touchdown. I believe they did. Moriana reaches over the goal line, much like we saw Sean Thomas from Topeka do back in the 3rd quarter. He reaches over. Here it is. Dances inside. Nice move. And, yeah, I think he got it. And it'll be a touchdown. Storm on the 2-yard run. And now it is 23-6, and Dylan Burkhart to kick the extra point, and it is perfect. 24-6, Southwest Kansas Storm on top. 13:24 left to go in this football game. Back with more right after this.
Relive the legend at the Boot Hill Museum.
Load up your posse and head for Boot Hill Museum this summer. Celebrate the history of Dodge City by exploring the brand new world-class interactive museum exhibits. Feel the rumble of a buffalo stampede. Have a conversation with the spirits of Dodge. Learn and relive the legend of Dodge City. Join us every night for gunfights, country-style dinner, and variety show.
The city's making history again.
Who would smuggle a beer across state lines? Someone with a taste for Coors Banquet. It's been stolen, smuggled, and sought after since 1873. Still only brewed in Golden, Colorado.
After a block kick and then a 2-yard touchdown run and the extra point, Southwest Kansas Storm now leading 24-6. Dylan Burkhart to kick off again from his own goal line as 13 minutes, 24 seconds left to go. In this football game, the Storm looking to go 4-0 on their home field here at United Wireless Arena in Dodge City, in a line drive floater fielded at the 2-yard line and brought up to the 19-yard line, as that was A.J. Ryan. And how about Treyvion Samuel there with a big hit for the Southwest Kansas Storm? We'll talk about his offense, but watch it again. Ryan bringing it up across the 15, and Samuel just catching him from behind. That's a terrific tackle. And as he bounces his way off the field, he's pretty happy. All right, it's going to be first down and 10. Topeka with the ball at their own 19-yard line. Once again, in at quarterback, Devon Blair Jr. He's been the starting quarterback the entire second half, replacing the starter John Ramsey. And again, Blair moving from wide receiver to quarterback. This is not his usual position. He has 2 interceptions in this game. Going out of the shotgun, he's going deep. Near sideline, ball knocked away at the right there in front of the wall. Terrific defensive play by Draco Stratham. He's having a great game. He's got the interception and the pick 6. He returned it for 47 yards back in the third quarter. Started the third quarter. Look at that. Just a beautiful play, floating over the top and knocking it away with his right hand. Terrific timing. Second down and 10 for Topeka. In the Storm have won 3 of their last 4 games. They had the 65-20 loss against Billings, but the defense has been terrific the last couple of weeks. Pass complete at midfield, as that is caught by Ryan Martinez. We haven't heard his name in a long time. Has got a couple passes early in the game. And that'll be a pickup of about 6 on the play, yes, indeed. Third down and 4. Ball at midfield for Topeka. The Tropics trying to heat it up here in Dodge City against the Storm. And Blair's going to throw it himself, and knocked over the wall on the near sideline is Keontae Griffin coming up with a big hit. Pick up a 2 on the play, so it's 4th down and 2. And once again, the Storm have a chance to get the ball back on downs with a defensive stop here. And the Storm will be on the road after 2 straight games here at home. They hit the road next week to go up to Rapid City, take on the Marshalls, the team they beat 63-12 last week. Blair's going to keep it himself. He's got the first down as he reaches over across out of bounds, crossing the 20-yard line. 11 minutes to go in this football game. You see Blair. Again, not a commanding lead relative to arena football, 24-6. It's a good lead, but in this game it seems even more of an advantage because Topeka's just hasn't had the success on offense. They can get something going, who knows, but Tropics have not showed any signs of that happening, especially with a guy playing quarterback that usually doesn't play quarterback. That was kind of an unusual play, taking the snap over center, and then the bit of a dangerous pitch out to Sean Thomas, who's on the move. Pick up a 2 on the play, 2nd down and 8. Pick up a few yards at a time, but they're kind of running out of time to do that. Blair quarterback, they look like they lack the quick strike ability to get one in the end zone from this position on the field. Looks like we have some kind of timeout here. Minutes now, clock running. Oh, we've got quite a few noisemakers in the building here. So we're under 10 minutes to play. 24-6. Blair, Devon Blair Jr. He's going to keep it himself. Crosses up to the 11-yard line, and again, he's a good runner, good athlete, wide receiver, playing quarterback. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 2. It's shy of the first down. The ball will be marked at the 11 for Topeka. Run down from behind by big number 99, Sidney Jones. There you see Sidney, number 99. He mans the middle of that defensive line. Him and Austin McKenzie. McKenzie's been terrific tonight. A couple big defensive plays. Tackles for losses from McKenzie. Here we go. Another one, a little handoff or pitch out to Martinez this time. Ryan Martinez, he'll get the first down. And we're on the far sideline as he has words with Keontae Griffin a little bit. Just had a little quick pitch out. It's almost a pass play if the wide receiver's in front of the quarterback, but yeah, Keontae Griffin and Ryan Martinez hooking up over there. It's first down and goal to go at the 6-yard line for Topeka. Devon Blair Jr., number 9. He came in at quarterback on the last possession for Topeka in the first half and threw an interception. There wasn't much time left. He kind of just had to throw it up for grabs. Now he throws one in the middle for the touchdown. The offensive lineman eligible on the play, and that is caught for the touchdown. And Topeka on the board, making it 24-12. And this was a well-designed play. Really caught the Storm off guard there with the offensive lineman being eligible and wide open in the end zone. And a touchdown pass from the quarterback, Devon Blair Jr. As that is a 6-yard TD pass. And they were going to go for 2. And don't blame them because they're kicking rather non-existent. And Lynn Williams kicking off and trying to kick extra points, and a field goal attempt that was awful. He kicked right in the back of his own man. Here's a pass into the corner of the end zone under pressure. The intended receiver was Gorney Sloan, out of his reach. And now Topeka on the board, though, again, of his second touchdown in the second half. Storm on top by 12, 24-12, with 7:19 left to go in the game. We're back after this.
DC3 has it all. From in-person classes to virtual, we've got you covered. Faster certification, fatter paychecks. Trade up to a better life.
ITC operates, builds, and maintains the electric transmission infrastructure. We are working hard to improve electric reliability and increase electric transmission capacity throughout our operations across the Midwest. ITC, we're your energy superhighway.
It hasn't been pretty for the Topeka Tropics, but they're hanging around a little bit. Down by 12, 24-12, Southwest Kansas Storm. Seemingly in control of this game from the beginning, especially with dictating the game on the defensive side of the football. Throwing a shutout in the first half, but the Tropics on the board with a backup quarterback, Devon Blair Jr. Here's Treyvion Sanders. He's going to show that speed we talked about. Takes it all the way back for the touchdown. Mark Timberlake compared him to Tyreek Hill in size. He wears number 10. He's got the speed, and he showed us something there on the kickoff after the touchdown. And that is a big, big answer for the Storm. Kind of going a little stale on offense, and then just fields it right there about the 5-yard line and takes it all the way back for a 45-yard touchdown return. Nobody touched him as he crosses over and just blew by everybody for the TD. Treyvion Samuel, again, 5'8", 185-pounder. A welcome addition to this football team. Terrific athlete and speed. Returns the kickoff for the touchdown. And again, 30-12, and Dylan Burkhardt out there to try the extra point. Zuri Davis holding. Kick is up, and it is perfect. Boy, Dylan Burkhardt's got it going on these extra points right now. And it looks like we've got some penalties, so we may hold on here before we go to a break. This may be against the Storm. That was against illegal defense. How do you have illegal defense on extra point? I don't know, but Topeka did, and it's declined. 31-12, Storm on top. 6:02 left to go in the game from Dodge City. We're back after this.
I made dinner.
We got McDonald's. Dad didn't cook. Thanks, honey. Be right down.
Yum. There's a deal for every family. Now get 2 McDouble or hot and spicy McChicken sandwiches for just $3. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The only thing better than the free large fries you get when you download the app are the points you'll start earning on any order with My McDonald's Rewards. Download the McDonald's app today to get free large fries.
For 150 years, Dodge City has provided 150 years of adventure. 150 years of excitement. 150 years of culture. Make some history. Celebrate with us. 150 years of Dodge City. The West is just the beginning.
There's your fan of the game. Gets the traveling trophy. And it's being handed off up and tossed. There it is. That young lady got the... Is she the winner? So, fans are having a good time again at United Wireless Arena. It's easy to cheer for this team when they're winning every home game. That's Frank right there. It handed the trophy to the young lady whose shirt says, "I apologize for Frank." I'm not making that up. That's actually what her shirt said. So, Frank bringing it. As here's a high kickoff fielded in the end zone for Topeka and brought out to the near sideline. Still on his feet is A.J. Ryan, and that is a terrific run back. We just saw the Storm scoring a 45-yard touchdown on a kickoff from Treyvion Sanders, and now A.J. Ryan bringing it out, breaks the tackle, spins away, and takes it all the way down into Storm territory where the Tropics will have good field position. That ball will be marked at the 11-yard line. First down and 10 for Devon Blair Jr. And while I have kind of stressed and talked maybe too much about his difficulties, he's led this team to 2 touchdowns. So it hasn't always been pretty. He's got a couple interceptions. He got off to a shaky start, I should say. But he has settled down a little bit and got this team moving the ball and scored a couple touchdowns. Blair going to throw into the end zone. That one sails high. I think they hit the crossbar. Intended for number 22, Gordy Sloan, right receiver out of Davenport. He's a rookie. Got a little fake pitch there. Sidney Jones trying to get in his face. That pass just a little too high. Did not hit the crossbar. Just bounced back in the end zone there. So second down and 10. Again, ball at the 11-yard line. First down still available before the end zone. 4.5 minutes left to go in the game. Storm looking for their second straight victory. Second straight at home. And Blair, he is in trouble. He's going backwards, way backwards still, though. He's on his feet, throws in the end zone, and that ball knocked away, nearly intercepted. Falls safely to the turf, incomplete, as Sean Thomas was the receiver. And we talked about Devon Blair's athletic ability, and he shows it here as he goes all the way backwards, nearly ran into the Southwest Kansas coach there and throws it into the end zone and off the fingertips, actually, Sean Thomas. He had a chance there. Ball nearly intercepted as well off the deflection, but that brings up third down and 10. One of the more exciting incomplete passes you're ever going to see. 3.5 minutes left to go in the game. Blair going to move up in the pocket. Will he run? No, he throws. And that pass is knocked down by Keontae Griffin. He threw it right into his gut, it looked like. Fourth down now for Topeka. There's Keontae Griffin, number 4 for the Southwest Kansas Storm. I think he thought he should have caught it. Got it right in his hands. Let's check it out again. Blair, again, had a notion to run and then decided to pull it back. And, yeah, Keontae Griffin jumped up and deflected it. I'm not sure he should have caught it. He had a chance, perhaps, but big play now for the defense. Can they stop him again? Get the ball back over on downs. Blair, back to pass. This is where he's going to throw it, and, well, he just throws it to the back of the end zone. He really didn't need to do that. Might as well throw it for somebody to catch it, even if it's interception. It's going to be Storm football either way, intercepted or now out on downs. And so the Storm get the ball back with 2:43 left, leading 31-12. And that young lady there gets a football. So the Storm from their own 11-yard line. And that's certainly a play a more experienced quarterback would probably do a little differently there. Again, did not have to throw it away on 4th down. Give everybody a chance to catch it, even if it's intercepted. You're going to turn it over anyway. So Giovanni Sanders now out there back to lead the Storm offense with the clock running now down to 2.5 minutes to go in this game. 31-12, Storm on top. On their way, it appears, to go in a perfect 4-0 at home this season. 3 of those games in league play. Their first game of the year was a non-league victory over the Arlington Longhorns. Quick pass out to Torrance Young Carr, who has been pretty well contained in this game by Topeka. He did have the one big play in the first half. He took it down inside the 5, which was called back because of a personal foul, so that didn't register. That will now be officially recorded as a play, obviously, but they have done a nice job of holding him back on passing and running plays. Brandon Vincent giving his quarterback the play. Again, minute 40 clock running. Storm maybe trying to get some more insurance points on the board. Giovanni Sanders going to throw out a little sidearm over here on the near sideline. Zuri Davis, though, not much there. Maybe a yard on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down. Once again, see Sanders just that little side arm motion. But boy, Topeka doing a nice job on defense. And we got a 30-second timeout called by the Tropics here. As you see them discussing what they're going to do. Again, the Topeka Tropics winless on this first season of their existence. Brand new franchise in the CIF. Nearly got their first victory a week ago. Lost a heartbreaker, and the Wyoming Mustangs were able to score just seconds left, a touchdown, and won that game 38-37. Oh, so close for Topeka as they lost to Wyoming, but they're down to 9 for the Storm. Ball on the 12. Sanders hands off to Samuel. Samuel's that great speed, 15-20. He's got the first down, I do believe. He's right there at the stick. And that's where they mark him out of bounds. I think he's going to have it. If not, it's going to be a yard shy. But a little inside handoff, and Treyvion Samuel has the kickoff return for the TD. And boy, he's got a burst of speed, doesn't he? And it will be a 1st down and 10. The ball at the 21-yard line. And that's going to be the 1-minute warning. 1 minute left to go in this football game. Southwest Kansas Storm looking to wrap up another home victory at United Wireless Arena. 31-12 is the score. We're back after this.
All right, man, what do you want to watch? Football or football?
Let's go with football.
Football it is.
Feel kind of dirty watching another team.
He'll get over it.
Turn it up.
And back at United Wireless Arena, more entertainment on the field during this timeout. The 1-minute warning in the football game as a Storm on their way. It's a storm warning as they're on their way to win another home game, 31-12 over Topeka. And the Storm will move to 4-2 in the CIF, 5-2 overall. Again, they played that non-league game to start the season against the Arlington Longhorns. They'll be on the road next week. Take on the Rapid City Marshals, the same team they defeated 63-12 a week ago at United Wireless Arena. Meanwhile, Topeka, 0-5 on the year, will move to 0-6. As it's been a struggle for the Topeka franchise in their first year. Meanwhile, the Storm, if you're wanting to attend the game in Dodge City United Wireless Arena, they will be back home May 14th against the Sioux City Bandits, the first place team, the undefeated Sioux City Bandits, going in tonight at 4-0 in the CIF. They got a big game they're playing with against the Omaha Beef. But once again, after 2 straight home games, on the road next week against Rapid City for the Storm, and then back home May 14th against the Sioux City Bandits. And I'm sure they would appreciate a big, boisterous crowd for that game, going up against one of the top teams in the Champions Indoor Football League. And this is quite a display of athleticism right here from this young lady, bouncing all over the field as the 1-minute warning is coming to its conclusion. We're back ready for some football. Close this one out. Got a big hand there from the crowd at United Wireless Arena. Giovanni Sanders has really settled into this starting quarterback position since taking over for Jared Hurd, who left the sign of another team. Sanders, and now we got a fumble on the play, and I think the Tropics have come up with it. Turnover for the Storm with just under a minute to play, and that is recovered by Darryl Jobe III. He's a running back, listed as a running back, playing defense out of Washburn, but that play just did not develop very well. Sanders trying to hand off to Treyvion Samuel. Ball came out of there and recovered by Topeka. So the Tropics have a chance now to get on the board once again, trailing 31-12 with 56 seconds left. Tropics, by the way, they will be again winless and looking, that's trying to find their schedule here. And they will be at home against a tough team, Omaha Beef, next Saturday. They'll return home. Got a couple of home games in a row after this road game. High pass caught at the 15-yard line. Nice catch as Blair's pass kind of sailed a little bit, but it was caught. Going up high to make that catch right there at the 15. That is Gorney Sloan. Didn't see a lot of him in the first half. He's caught a couple passes here in the second half. Pick up a 6 on the play. Second down and 4. Ball to 13. Blair getting out of trouble. He's good at this. Now he's going to throw across the field. Finds his receiver. That is Sean Thomas. And Thomas gets down inside the 5-yard line. Boy, talk about improvising as the clock continues. Well, it's down to 19 seconds and stop. Watch this again. Spinning around and then throwing across his body across the field. That's not always advised, well advised, but it worked. Sean Thomas takes the ball down to the 4-yard line, 1st and goal to go. Blair trying to get his team another touchdown before the end of this game, and he is in, or did he go out of bounds? They say it's a touchdown. Touchdown Topeka with 12 seconds left in the game. Devon Blair. And say what you will about him, maybe not looking comfortable at times, but he is such a great athlete. He has made it work. Coming in to fill in a quarterback out of his wide receiver position. And he's done some pretty good things at quarterback. Now leading his team to 3 touchdowns. I think we are going to have a review here, though, to see if he did go out of bounds before he got into the end zone. So they're going to review this with 12 seconds left. Right now it's 31-18 if the touchdown is upheld, and they'll go for 2. But Topeka breaking out of the huddle, not aware of the video review. As we can see what the officials are looking at, and I think he got in. Or did he touch that? He put his right hand over there on the wall as he was running by the goal line, but I think he got the ball over the goal line in time. I believe it's going to be upheld as a touchdown, but that's just what I'm saying. 12 seconds left. And again, let's give it up for Devon Blair Jr. Put in a tough position here, filling in for a starting quarterback, got hurt, John Ramsey. And it is going to be upheld as a touchdown. So Devon Blair now has thrown for a touchdown and run for another. It's a 6-yard run. And they'll try for 2 points. They have been unsuccessful. They tried for a kick, their first touchdown, and they went for 2 the last time, did not get it. Here they go again, out of the shotgun. Blair, this is where he's really been tough, going backwards, but this time he goes way too far back, and that ball is caught. I thought he was out of bounds when he threw it, but he was in the grass, but it was caught, but it's not going to be a 2-point conversion, well short of the goal line. So Topeka will be kicking off when we come back. Storm on top, 31-18.
Tony Bolonovich here with another reason not to eat the Jimmy's Johns. These tryhards fresh bake their bread all day.
Sandwich bread don't come fresh. It comes from a truck, from out of state. Baked once a week and exactly none your business. So Jimmy's Johns, enough with the fresh baked nonsense.
Stevie, in front of my bread-like product?
Tony.
You're dead to me!
Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches.
Protex Spraying Service is well known throughout southwest Kansas and the Oklahoma Panhandle for professional lawn care services. We offer customized lawn care programs tailored to either cool season or warm season grass, including fertilizer and weed and insect control. We treat all types of grass for nearly all types of conditions. We can diagnose and treat most disease early to protect your landscape. For residential and commercial lawn service in southwest Kansas and the Oklahoma Panhandle, visit Protex Spraying Service online at protexspraying.com.
Just 12 seconds left to go in this football game. The Southwest Kansas Storm on their way to another victory at home. They will be a perfect 4-0 at home, 3-0 at home in the CIF. 31-18. They're leading now after the touchdown from Topeka. 2-point conversion failed, but another touchdown, and Devon Blair Jr. ran it in from 6 yards out, the quarterback for Topeka. Lynn Williams again to kick out for the Tropics, as the Storm can run out the clock now. And once again, they'll be on the road next week at Rapid City, take on the Marshals, the same team they just completely dismantled a week ago at United Wireless Arena by the score of 63-12. In that game, it was just a complete game victory, offensively, defensively, and special teams. Tonight, the offense has done pretty well. It's been a pretty solid effort by the offense. No explosive scoring, obviously, just 31 points. Relatively low scoring for an arena game. Defense, though, has been really good once again, led by a defensive line. Sidney Jones up front. Ashton McKenzie's been terrific. And how about the defensive backfield as well? I mean, you got guys like Caleb Wright back there and Keontae Griffin making big hits. Interception tonight, too, and a pick 6 by Draco Stratham. Here's the kick, and it's going to be, well, it was an onside kick, and Storm's going to have good field position. Oh, man, we've got Keontae Griffin. His helmet came off. He got hit after the helmet came off, and now he is going after it, and that is Topeka player Everybody pushing and shoving and hitting. That was Lynn Williams, the kicker, who came in with a big hit. And I say hit, I mean, he actually kind of punched at him when the helmet came off. And now the fans, oh man. Williams going after a fan in the stand, it looked like. Grabbed by his coach. Whoa, man. That was an ugly situation there for a second. Lynn Williams. Again, he is a defensive back, also doing the kicking duties for this football team. They do not have a kicker listed. And flags all over the place. 8 seconds left to go in this game. Mark Timberlake out there, the head coach for Southwest Kansas, trying to get his players off the field. They're going to talk it all over and see who these flags are going to be against. Coaches are shaking hands. All the Storm has to do here is take a knee to get the ball back on offense. Officials discussing this. Man. Again, Keontae Griffin got the onside kick, short kick, and Griffin got it on the near sideline, was pounded up against the wall. His helmet came flying off. And after his helmet flew off, Lynn Williams came in and hit him. And that sent everybody off on a tangent. And Lynn Williams got into a little bit of a fan there. Had to be held back. And I wonder if they're just going to call this one a game. They're not going to even have these guys come out on the field anymore after all that. The game is over. They're going to let the clock run out, and that is it. That is your ball game as the Southwest Kansas Storm win again at home. A perfect 4-0 at United Wireless Arena in Dodge City as they move now to 4-2 in the CIF. 5-2 overall. Storm on top over Topeka, 31-18. We're back to talk more about this football game right after this.
A home is more than just a house. And an office is more than just a place to work. ServiceMaster is here to offer home and business services when you need them most. Coast to coast, we do it all for you. ServiceMaster, the complete customer experience. When disaster strikes, count on our nationwide network of restoration specialists. Visit us online or call 1-800-RESPOND.
Load up your posse and head for Boot Heel Museum this summer. Celebrate the history of Dodge City by exploring the brand new world-class interactive museum exhibits. Feel the rumble of a buffalo stampede. Have a conversation with the spirits of Dodge. Learn and relive the legend of Dodge City. Join us every night for gunfights, country-style dinner, and variety show.